Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at some of the top survey sites on the internet at the moment for making extra money. These are in no particular order. I've just collected 4 that I've used and made money from, and these are the ones that I recommend. So we're going to have to look through them all individually to find out which one suits you. So the first one is Prize Rebel. This is a good all-round survey site. I've included it as the first one because this will suit you if you're in the UK or the US, which I presume are going to be the main people watching this. Other countries I'm not sure, but I would presume so. So I think it's primarily a US based one, but I'm in the UK and I'm using it fine. It pays out in PayPal, quite speedy delivery for the PayPal money. It is in US dollars, so you'll have to convert it if you're in other countries, but it works for me and I'm in the UK. So there's a lot of different surveys to choose from on this site. The Peanut Labs surveys I would probably stay away from because they don't earn you much, as you can see there. 21 cents, because a point is a cent really, so 21 cents for a 10-minute survey is not much. So these are the ones I'd recommend, the Simplicio surveys, up to 30 minutes, and that'll get you over $1. Now they're probably between 15 and 25 minutes, those surveys, which you could probably quickly get done in a few minutes if you're quick enough. So this is the money I've made from it. I have paid all out in PayPal, and if you see on the right, I've made 2,840 lifetime points, which equals $28.40, which isn't bad for a few minutes a day answering some surveys. The higher amount of points you get, the better your offers are on Prize Rebel. So the link is in the description for that one. This one is very similar, and this is Swagbooks. If you've done some research into this area, you've probably heard of Swagbooks before. It's quite a well-known one. It's very similar to Prize Rebel in the fact that it collects a lot of different survey sites. As you can see here on the answer section, we've got a 5-minute survey that will pay us 100 Swagbooks, which equals $1. So Swagbooks doesn't probably pay out as well as others, but it is recommended because there are a lot of things to do to earn you money on it. It's not just surveys, so you can watch videos and things like that. You can also do daily tasks, and it also offers cashback. So if you're shopping from a site that Swagbooks is partnered, well, not partnered with, but includes, you'll get Swagbooks and cashback on that. So you can refer friends. You've got daily goals and things like that. A lot of different ways to make money, which is why Swagbooks is one of my recommendations. The best thing to do when you're trying out different survey sites is to try a lot of them out and see which earns you the most money. So I think I've made about £35 from Swagbooks, 7 lots of £5 PayPal. So it doesn't pay out too bad. The actual time it takes to pay out can range from about a day to a week, but as long as the money's on its way, it doesn't matter. So this is the cashback. So for example, Argos, you get 3% or up to 3% cashback, which isn't bad, and it's nice as an added extra to the surveys. The next one is Opinion Outpost. This is primarily aimed at UK residents because this is the UK site, the one I've used anyway. As you can see, this is all the money I've made from it, and it pays out really well. The minimum cash out for PayPal is only £2.50, which is probably 4 or 5 surveys worth, and that is so low that you can spend probably an hour and then get some extra money into your PayPal account. There aren't many surveys on this site. There's sort of from one panel, rather than on the other sites they came from multiple panels, so you aren't going to have as many surveys, but in my experience, they tend to be either better paying surveys or you're more likely to succeed on them and you won't get disqualified. So this shows you the minimum redemption is £2.50 in PayPal cash, which is the best by far. Prize Rebel was $5, which is quite low. Swagbooks I think is £5 at PayPal. It might be $3 as well, so not too bad. But I like the fact that this site is so simple. You just literally answer surveys, that's it. They also offer a weekly, I think there's a weekly £25 that you can earn, and a quarterly £5,000 cash draw. So if you fancy your luck, you might get the win, which would be fantastic if you won £5,000. This is the US version of this site, Opinion Outpost. I haven't had any experience in this, so If you want to sign up, you can do, but I haven't actually used the US version, so I'm not sure how it compares. I'm not even sure what the minimum payout is either. So my final recommendation is Global Test Market. This is similar to Opinion Outpost. It's literally just answering surveys, which you might like. However, I'd only recommend this one if you're going to be serious about doing it, because it's got a really high payout of £30. So I think this is mainly UK based, but if you're in other countries you can at least try it, and it might have a US version, I'm not sure. So £30 is a minimum cash out, but the thing about this website is you get quite a lot of surveys. Normally you will qualify for probably at least half of them, which is quite a good success rate, as you'll probably find out. So the minimum redemption is 1,000 points, and that equals about £30. So as you can see, I've made 2 lots of £30 redemptions, so £60 overall from this site, but you have to be dedicated because it takes a long time to get up to that £30. So if you're thinking about starting, I'd probably go for one of the other websites, but once you get used to answering surveys and you're more dedicated, then this is probably a good site to go to because it pays out quite well. For each survey you could probably get between 50p and £2, which is not bad. Some surveys are going to be 5 minutes, some are 10. The average survey is probably 15 minutes long, and you'll get £1.50, which for answering surveys is not too bad, and if you're quick with the questions you can probably get it done in 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so to summarise then, if you are starting out and this is your first sort of time answering surveys and signing up for one of these sites, then I'd probably go for one of the first 2, or both of them perhaps, because they offer a lot of different ways to earn money, not just surveys. If you become more dedicated, then I'd probably go for one of the latter 2, because they are just based at surveys and they pay out quite a bit. So one of the first 2 is good because there's a lot of different ways to earn, so not just surveys, you won't get bored doing that. It's hard to choose a winner based on actual earnings, which I know is the main reason you want to be doing this. That's because there's a lot of luck involved with qualifying for surveys. However, if I had to choose, I'd probably go for Prize Rebel, because there are a lot of surveys available, because there's a lot of different panels included, and that is a bonus, especially when compared to the final 2 that we looked at, because they only sort of include their own survey panel. So definitely one of the first 2 if you're starting out, but if you're more dedicated, or if you think you're going to be dedicated, then go for one of the final 2. They all pay out in PayPal, which I know is one main reason that you might want to be looking at this video. So hard to choose a winner, but I'd recommend one of the first 2. All links are in the description. Let me know in the comments how you get on, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, remember to leave a like, and I will see you in another one. Thanks for watching.